welcome back to my channel. Today I'm doing a sewing vlog and it has been a while since I have sat in front of the camera and done a sewing video. So welcome back. If you are a fan of my sewing vlogs, then thank you so much for tuning in. Today I'm going to be working on a dress, but this isn't for me, this is for Willow. And well, you probably would have known that by the thumbnail and the title of the video, but here we are. So I'm making a dress for Willow for her first birthday. So she turns 1 in about a month's time, and I really want to make her a special dress for her birthday that I can just look back on the photos and just like have it in her memory box, and it can be something that she can cherish when she's like older as well. I just think it's such a special thing to have, just like a little dress that I've made for her, and I just love the total vision that I've come up with for this dress. So I'm going to be using a pattern by Little Lizard King, and it's called the Avonlea dress. If I've said that wrong, apologies, but this is how it looks. This is a company that I just came across on Etsy when I was looking for a dress suitable for like, and not really a party dress, but something pretty that I really wanted to make. This company has loads and loads of lovely patterns for children, and particularly girls' dresses, so I just fell in love with this style of dress that I'm making. I'll pop some pictures here so you can kind of see the style of the dress. And then I will also pop a little photo here of the sketch / illustration that I did to kind of show you guys the plan for this video and what this sewing vlog is going to be about. So yeah, I'm making her a dress and I'm super excited about it. I have made a start on it, which I'll show you in a second, but before we do that, if you're new to my channel, make sure to subscribe and give this video a thumbs up. So I must admit, I have already made a start on the dress because I now try and sew in the evenings in the house. So I've got my garden studio and I sew in the evenings upstairs in my husband's like office space. I've got like a little, I've kind of started taking over basically. I've got a little space in his room, but it's not very video friendly. So I have like started bits and bobs for this pattern. But I want to show you what I've been up to because it's just been so long. It's a close up of my face. Anyway, look how cute this is. So this is what I've been up to. So I have embroidered by hand the little bib of this dress, and I just wanted it to have Willow's name. I was considering doing like Willow is One or Willow's Wonderland, which is the theme of her party. But I just wanted to keep it classic so she could probably wear it again. And then obviously the little floral like flowers and stuff. And this is all hand stitched, as you could probably tell. And then I have put together very simply the bib of this pattern and the ruffle around the bib, and that's pretty much where I've got to. So got quite a lot still to do. The bib was like one of the bigger tasks. Embroidery, if you guys are wondering how I achieved that, I know I didn't show you in the video, but I was just doing that as like a nice little TV craft in the evenings. So I use this tiny little miniature embroidery hoop, which isn't that just so cute, and a selection of embroidery threads, and nothing fancy. I literally just use a normal hand sewing needle and embroidery threads, and then I kind of drew on actually. Where's the pen? I'll show you guys. I used this water erasing fabric pen on the bit of fabric, so I cut out the bib and drew on the design that I wanted, and then I used a mixture of just simple hand stitches. If you look on YouTube, I'll link the videos that I use below because I'm a novice with like hand embroidery, so this was kind of learning on the go. I did just some very simple little leaves, which I'll show you the video. Again, really, really easy to achieve. And then I did French knots for the middle of the flowers. See thee more clearly, love thee more dearly, day by day. Okie dokie, my friends. So we are just ironing this little bit under a bit neater because I kind of just did it really choppy thing, where we're going to do like a top stitch on this bib to sew it and secure it to the bodice front. And the reason I know this is because I made a toile. I had to, because I didn't know what Willow's size was going to be. And good little thing actually to mention to you guys, if you're interested in making this pattern or any of the patterns. I've only experienced obviously this pattern from this brand, but let me tell you, they come up small, very, very small. So I cut out an 18 months. Bear in mind, Willow is turning 1 year. She's in the UK, if I don't know where you're watching this, but in the UK she wears a 12 to 18 months at the moment. So she is a little bit ahead of in terms of like age range. So she's in 12 to 18 months now, and she has been since she was about 10.5 months. So she's, you know, about a month and a half ahead. But obviously I cut out an 18 months thinking, yeah, this will have loads of room. It'll be perfect, you know, a little bit of room to grow in, but a good enough size so that when she wears it on her birthday, blah, 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 blah. Anyway, lo and behold, it was like, it fit her. So it was like, it would have been too small by next month. That's kind of the impression I get anyway. So what I've done is I've cut out the 18 months everywhere else, because the sleeve length and everything else was fine, but it was just the width around her little tummy and her body, because she's got a little chubby tummy, she's a baby. Cut out 2 years width, and I've just graded it everywhere else to the 18 months. So yeah, essentially I've just added on to make that easier, to basically explain that easier. I've just added on a little extra measurement on the back of the body, you know, the back opening and the side seams. Okay, so that's pinned on, so I'm just going to go ahead and stitch around that and do the top stitch of that. Right friends, so this is where I've got to. I've just top stitched that in place, looking really nice, and then I've put on our side bows. So let's have a look what the next step is. Right, so we've got our bit like this. So place bodice main and lining piece together, right sides together, pin to attach, sew from one side of the corner. Okay, I get it. So we're pinning these bits at the neckline and then at the centre back around like that, and then it gets stitched up there around the neck and then back down. What I have to do, I do like a little reel. So I'm working on my reel, showing what I'm doing here. Hello, so I'm just sewing together the sleeve now. So I've got the bodice pretty much done, the lining is in, and then what you have to do is sew it around the armholes as well. So I've just sewn that all in place. So that's kind of what it's looking like. Do a little close up for you guys. So cute. And then the sleeve, I've just sewn down, so you have to put a memory crease in the hem of the sleeve. So I've just popped that in, and now I'm just ironing the side seam. I've just sewn together the side seam, and now just putting that memory crease back into the hem of the sleeve like this. I'm running on a time crunch now because I've got like 10 minutes left until I've got to get back in the house because I've got friends coming around. So I'm just going to finish off these sleeves, probably put the gathers in the shoulder ready to sew them in when I'm back in the studio. So yeah, so I'm going to just iron this hem, and then I'll show you these little sleeves. They're so cute. It's really nice working on like a smaller sized garment, although it can become fiddly. Sewing the underarm seam on my machine, I was like, oh god, it was very fiddly. So once that's done, we stitch up those little cuffs. So I'll do that now quickly. Sort of edge stitch, keeping it a little bit open for the elastic. Hi my loves, so here we are. Here are the little sleeves. How cute are they? Oh my gosh. So just for, in terms of the look of what it's going to look like, I'll hold this like this. And how cute! Oh my goodness, it's going to look actually adorable. So I'd say we're about 2/3 of the way through. Yeah, anyway, I will catch you on another day when I'm back in. Hi guys, so I'm back. I'm just about to continue with the dress and I'm excited. Hopefully I can get most of it done today, and yeah, I've got like a good couple of hours to work on it, so I'm hoping this will be good. Hey guys, I just wanted to show you this little update. The sleeves are now in. How cute is that? Oh my gosh, I absolutely love that. So now I'm moving on to, it says I can either do the buttonholes actually, or I can do the skirt placket. So I'm just sort of scrolling through just to make sure that I've got kind of everything that I need to know on here. So I'm just having a look. Okay, so it's mainly just this placket bit that looks a little bit daunting, but we need to get the back skirt piece. So the skirt ruffles there, so move those out of the way, and then there's the main skirt. So I need to get one of these pieces as if like treating it as if it was like the skirt back piece, although they're both the same. And then I have actually got some lining as well, so I'm going to do the two pieces together. So I've drawn a lines around it, and then they're like this little point bit, and you cut down the middle and then down those little cuts for the placket. So I just need to repeat that process on the lining piece as well. So you have to pin the placket right side to the wrong side. So this is the outwards thing, and as you can see the placket is there. So I just need to do a stitch 1/4 of an inch across here now. So there it's stitched on, and then you just fold it under and under again so that it meets that stitch line, and then you just top to stitch that down. So there's that finished. I've top stitched it there, and I've put a little stitch in the bottom bit here as well. You can see, nice and neat. So there we have the back of our skirt opening. Ta-da! Apologies about my face. I've got my little radiator on. It's just gone like boiling hot. But I just want to show you guys where I'm at. So I'm just putting the skirt together. And I'm doing the gathers on the bottom ruffle, so I'm doing like a 2-tiered skirt, and the gathers just take so long to do. It's quite therapeutic, but obviously it just takes a while. Right, we can sew it together. Okay guys, so my head is covering the finished dress in the background, and I'm actually so emotional. It's actually crazy. Like, I didn't expect to get emotional about making a dress for Willow, but I was like sewing on the buttons, and it's the like finishing touch, and I just started crying, and I just can't believe it. And yeah, I'm trying not to get emotional now. I just feel so lucky and so happy that I have a daughter, and it's just been like an incredible year, and I feel like without even realising it, this make is like symbolised just how special it is. And I was just thinking about, oh gosh, this thing's going off. I was just thinking about this dress, and how, you know, when it doesn't fit her, it will go in her memory box, and how one day she'll like look at it and she'll remember that mummy made it for her. And that was just making me emotional, and I don't know why, but I hope she looks at it one day and just sees how much like love went into it, because it's a special dress for a special little girl. Basically. And these are happy tears. Oh, anyway, I'm going to show you the finished dress. Sorry for getting so emotional, but oh, it's an incredible dress. I'm very happy with it. Oh, so yeah, here it is. It's so beautiful, honestly. Let me turn this around and show you properly. The end of the day, and it's getting a bit dark in here, so I really hope you can see it properly for all its glory. It's just actual perfect little dress for a perfect little girl. It's got a lining underneath, and like all the little gathers in the waist, and sleeve cuffs. And I'll turn it around and show you the back. Here's the back, lovely little bow, and my pink flower buttons, which I'll link below to where you can get them there on Etsy, as will I link the pattern that I used as well. Oh goodness me. So yes, that is the finished dress, you guys. I really hope you enjoyed seeing it come together, and yeah, as I said, I didn't expect to get quite so emotional about it, but I'm very, very happy with how it's turned out, and I'm just so pleased I managed to get it finished before her birthday, because there was a slight panic within me, if I'm completely honest, that I wasn't going to get it done because I'm just so busy juggling so much. And I just know that everything I'm doing it for her, and I'm trying to create like a really great life for Willow. And yeah, I'm just trying to remind myself, you know, even through the juggle of work and trying to create content on here and try and stay sort of relevant, and this platform that I've built over so many years, it's like all worth it because I have Willow. And anyway, I'll stop being so soppy, but thank you so much for watching this vlog. If you enjoyed it, make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And if you'd like to see me make more children's clothes, well, girls' clothes, then let me know, because I love doing it. Obviously it's just a matter of how much time I have, but I would love to share more makes with you guys, and obviously as she gets older I'd love to make her more things. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you next time, guys. Thanks for watching. Bye.